Okay, this is a steampunk themed lamp that I made for a friend. It's about 13 inches tall to the top knob. It's on a 4-inch, 3.5-inch base. Power switch is hidden on the back. Turned off. Turn it on. It's got a 5-volt wall wart, and it plugs into USB so that you can then hook your phone or whatever up to it. I won't show hooking my phone up to it. The knob on top changes the color temperature from a candle through a tungsten bulb to bright daylight to blue sky to a cloudy sky, and the one on the right over here changes the brightness from dim to full bright. What will happen is if you get it too bright and leave it on too long, it'll get hot and it'll start to flicker. But it takes a while because this copper pipe pulls it all out. The top swivels like this and back way over here like that. So you can adjust it a little bit. You can bolt it to the desk or whatever you want. I was asked for a somewhat steampunk thing. Controls are quadrature encoders that are sunk in. I had to do a lot of work to get them to fit, but they're in. Copper pipe is all sweated, just like you do water pipe at home. Well, if you did your own water pipe anyway. And these pieces here and here are all 3D printed, and here. And the gold is something called rub and buff that lets you give antique gold and brass finishes to things. So that's all there is with that, and it looks like it works. Forgot to show what it looks like in the dark. Let me turn up the brightness. It's brighter than my monitors. It's certainly enough to read by. The full bright, it will eventually start to flicker, but about here, which is still bright enough to read by pretty easily, it should be good for a while. I don't think it'll overheat. The last thing I forgot to mention is once you change things and you leave them for about 30 seconds, it saves the setting to EEPROM. So when you power it off, later when you come back and turn it on, it comes back in the same mode that it was on before. Although I've noticed that occasionally it gets a little confused, but not too badly. So now if I walk away from it for 30 seconds, if I turn it all the way over here on blue and walk away from it, let it sit for 30 seconds, which I'm not going to do on film, and then turn it off, it will come back on blue. Alright, that's it.